thanks for coming out to celebrate with us on this very historic occasion. We don't get to do these very often, so when it does come to this day, it's great to see everybody here from the community, from our supporters, from those who help us make these historic events possible, and for all of our members at Confire. As Chief McAllister mentioned, this is replacing a station that has served Brentwood in the East Contra Costa Fire Protection District for many generations. Shortly after annexation in July of 2022, we started the process of demolition, and we're delighted to be at this point in what has been a lengthy process to rebuild Brentwood's downtown fire station and bring much needed improvement to fire, rescue, and emergency medical services, not only to the city of Brentwood, but also to the surrounding communities. For the community, it means reduced response times. It means wildland and structural firefighting capability right here out of downtown Brentwood. It means the provision of paramedic advanced life support services here in downtown Brentwood to serve a very busy portion of our fire district. For our members, when we design our fire stations, we consider safety, functionality, health, and quality of life as high priorities. After all, our members will spend upwards of a third of their lives and their careers working and living out of our fire stations. The new Fire Station 94 will have the appropriate facilities to support our firefighters, allowing for better quality of health, life, training, and community interaction. Unfortunately, as many of you know, cancer is a very real and prevalent threat to our firefighters due to the products of combustion and other chemicals that they encounter in the course of their normal duties. Designed with cancer prevention in mind, including delineated clean and dirty sides of the station to keep potentially cancer-causing contaminants out of living quarters, Fire Station 94 will include state-of-the-art gross decontamination showers, turnout extractors, a decontamination sauna, and modern systems for the extraction of diesel exhaust particulates to keep our members healthy and safe. Fire Station 94 will not only serve the city of Brentwood, but is also positioned to support the communities of Discovery Bay and Oakley. This significant investment in the delivery of emergency services will continue our improvements that we started back in 2022 as a part of annexation. Our commitment to the communities of the former East Contra Costa Fire Protection District can be seen through the actions of providing additional staffing, new apparatus and equipment, and new modern facilities like Station 94. Like the station it replaces, Fire Station 94 will serve the community for generations to come. In closing, I'd like to thank all of our collective team members for their work in getting us to this point today and for their commitment in continuing to support the construction of Fire Station 94. I would also like to thank the City Council, our County Administrator and her staff, and our Board of Directors, particularly Supervisor and Director Diane Burgess, for their continued support for this project. It has been a very, very long road to get this new fire station built, and I'm excited for the future that Fire Station 94 brings for our continued service to the city of Brentwood and what will be a new, modern, and capable facility.
You know, in the 1920s, there was a population of 1,700 people that lived out here. And they found a need for a fire station. And it was staffed by volunteer firefighters. Often a lot of veterans, correct. Often veterans. Today there are over 65,000 people living in Brentwood, and there is only one fire station. And so to have 3 stations in Brentwood, which was determined the need, I'm very, very proud that we are getting our 2nd station and we'll be working on the 3rd station coming.
Are you proud to take the land from the veterans without compensation?
Today we are dealing with folks that need help with fires, with health issues, and even with car accidents. And our staff people need to be able to be positioned to serve those people when they have the need. I hope that there are people over the last 3 years since the There's a lot of anxiety and stress because people are worried about this. All right. There are people that are afraid that they're going to lose something. There are people that are angry because they think something's going to change. But the things that are going to change, that is here in East Contra Costa. When you look at us on the map and you see that there is no mutual aid north of us, and there is barely any mutual aid to the east of us, we need to have fire stations that protect the people, whether it's out on Vasco Road, out on a fire, or within a senior community that has people that need health. And so we are excited to have a facility that's going to provide safe coverage for all of our communities. Today in Brentwood, there are 3 or 4 trucks arriving in Brentwood from other cities. We need to be able to take care of things. Today, since we annexed into the Contra Costa Fire, we've been able to advance life support EMS services and have brought to East County with addition of paramedics to fire crews. We've added wildlife firefighter crews now in Byron, and being on the far east of county, we can only rely on the resources that we have here. East County is growing with more families and more businesses. Contra Costa Fire serviced over 2,400 calls within 1.5 miles of this station, and it is a rebuild, and I am so proud of all the people that have worked. And I know there's people that are disappointed and angry, but I will tell you, I will always be there for those veterans. I will make sure that they have this building, and if they want to do improvements, I've asked everybody to work with them. So today, we're going to have a fire station that we're breaking ground that's going to serve the people that have chosen a career to run into the fire, to run to the accident, to help people. And we are going to make sure that they are safe, that our community is safe, and I am very proud of that work. And I appreciate everyone who's put the work into it. Thank you.
Mentioned East County Fire, East Contra Costa County Fire District was annexed in 2022, and three short years later, we're moving forward with our second of hopefully a third fire station here in our community. It's been brought up. Our community has definitely lacked in the services that we've been able to provide to our residents as relates to public safety. This station plays a key part of that. And it's more than just brick and mortar. It's where our first responders who stand over here, which I want to thank our firefighters and paramedics for all the work that they do. Please give it up for them. They put their lives on. They put their lives on our line every single day for each and every one of us. And from the City of Brentwood, thank you very much for all that you do. As I mentioned, this is the place where they live. It's where they protect us, and it's where they will be assigned to take care of some of our most needy residents at their worst time. And we appreciate all that they do. Of course, today is a groundbreaking, but we can't wait for the actual ribbon cutting when those services will be provided, and we'll have the services distributed more evenly across our community. So on behalf of the City of Brentwood, we'd like to thank the Fire District, the District's Board of Directors, the Board of Supervisors, the county, and the chief. Thank you for investing in our community and for bringing forward Station 94. Thank you.
My name is Vince Wells, and I'm proud to serve as the president of the United Professional Firefighters of Contra Costa County, Local 1230, and also a retired fire captain for Contra Costa Fire. Today I have the honor of speaking on behalf of the firefighters who will one day call this firehouse home. The groundbreaking represents more than just construction of a new building. It represents renewal, progress, and a promise kept to the people of Brentwood and the surrounding communities. Station 94 has a long and complicated history. It was closed in 2014 due to budget cuts, and in 2022, the original building was torn down after years of deterioration and health concerns. That was a painful moment for the community and for the firefighters who had served here. But we never gave up hope. We knew that in time, the resources and commitment would come together to rebuild. And today, standing here with shovels in hand, we see that hope becoming reality. This area has always had a unique fire service story. What is now the Contra Costa County Fire Protection District was once the East Contra Costa County Fire Protection District, formed in 2002 through the hard work of volunteers, paid-on-call firefighters, and a handful of professionals. We were dedicated, but too often they were asked to do too much with too little. The biggest challenge wasn't a lack of courage or skill, it was a lack of funding. I've had the privilege of representing this area since 2006, and I've seen firsthand the determination of the firefighters and the resilience of its community. That spirit is why we're here today, because the people of Brentwood and East County deserve the same level of protection and service as any other community in Contra Costa County. And this new Station 94 is a major step forward in making that a reality. Now, I know there's been some controversy about this piece of land, especially given its proximity to the Veterans Hall. Let me say this clearly. Our firefighters deeply respect and honor our veterans. For me, that respect is personal. I am a veteran of the United States Air Force. My father, who served in Vietnam, retired from the Air Force. My daughter recently retired after 20 years in the Air Force, and my brother, sister, and nephew and my son have all worn uniform as well. So my family, like so many others in this community, understands the sacrifice that services requires. That's why I believe this station, standing side by side with the Veteran Hall, will serve as a symbol of shared commitment. Firefighters and veterans are united by duty, by sacrifice, and by the calling to serve something greater than themselves. This station does not diminish that history, it straightens it. Together, these two institutions will represent service, protection, and sacrifice for generations to come. When the doors of this new station finally open, the men and women assigned here will carry forward a proud tradition. They will respond at all hours, under all conditions, to keep this community safe. They will do so not only with professional skill, but with the pride of knowing that the community fought for this station just as hard as they did. So today, let's celebrate this groundbreaking as a milestone. Let us honor the past, the struggles, the setbacks, and sacrifices, and let us look to the future where Station 94 will once again stand ready to serve. On behalf of the firefighters of Local 1230, I want to thank everyone who helped make this day possible. We look forward to the day when the red doors of this firehouse open again, and Station 94 is once more online, protecting the people of Brentwood and surrounding communities.